What is your favorite story about Miss Haskell?
Miss Liz, wow.
Did you know Liz was the Rosa Parks of the Boblo boat?
And then there was the Action House.
Come on over to the Action House. Come on over where the action is.
She said, oh no, we're gonna fight this. And she did, and she won.
I grew up on Traverse, 9318, and I am back to I'll just say my ancestral home, we can put it that way.
I can see you smiling as you're remembering it. What's coming to your mind?
Back then all the houses were full and there were no vacant lots. Going to the playground and we played basketball, baseball, whatever. Just enjoying each other. And back then it was really a neighborhood. All the parents looked out. Really the mothers were the security force. And you knew wherever you were, somebody had eyes on you.
Things are a little different now.
Much different. We need some of that old school parenting now.
Yeah. Tell me a story, any story you want about Action House.
The bookmobile will come to the neighborhood. The swimmobile will come to the neighborhood. And most people now don't even know what you're talking about if you say a swimmobile. It's just, I guess you could say it was like a big truck. The trailer had been reinforced and converted to hold water. And we can climb up in there, and we couldn't literally swim, but we could splash around and have a good time. Sometimes if it wasn't the swimmobile, they'd open up the fire hydrant in front of the playground and just open it up on the hot days, and we could just run in the streets and just be kids.
If you take like kind of a broader perspective, why was a place like Action House important in your neighborhood?
It brought people together to know that there were things we could do unified that we couldn't do on our own, as far as getting the lunch programs in. And also just to show that we weren't just out there on our own. And when you talk to other people who didn't have it, and I have a friend that he always says, your neighborhood was like the envy of our neighborhood.
What do you think was Liz's difficulty in keeping it going?
The neighborhood changed. Like on my street, the house I grew up in was the fourth house from the corner. Now it's the first house from the corner. A lot of people moved on, and we didn't look back.
Yeah. So, would you mind painting a picture of Miss Haskell for us?
She walked a lot. She rode her bike a lot. She pretty much patrolled the neighborhood as far as on her bike, seeing what was going on. I thought she was pretty friendly. Some of the kids said that they know she could be pretty tough. And I said, I never saw that side.
Did you know that Lizz Haskell worked to force the integration of Boblo?
I found that out 10 years ago when she passed. Well, It was after she had passed. There was an article I saw. I was like, wow, I had no idea that, I was around this woman who had such determination. There were people in our neighborhood who had played on the Negro League, and I didn't find that out till after they died. We had some incredible men and women in the community that we didn't appreciate.
Any guesses why Miss Haskell never talked to y'all about it?
Some people like to be in the limelight. I never saw her as a person who wanted to shine, that she just did what she did.